From Virginia, we've got Mitch. Mitch, how you doing? You're muted. Let's unmute you.
Say again.
I think you're muted, Mitch.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. We got you. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm happy to be here.
You're good. What question do you have? What can we help you with?
The question that I see all the time is really AI, and being down the road a year or two, all that's new.
You and I both, brother.
Huh?
I said you and I both. I hear AI every day.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you. So kind of how do you guys are going to address AI in the future, especially with agents like myself? I mean, are you going to have programs?
Oh man, that's a big question.
I don't want you to have a small.
Yeah. Let me give you my transparent thought is like nobody truly knows what the future is going to look like. I remember watching a clip from Ray Dalio, right? One of the greatest investors of all time. And he was saying that, we're going to go through a time warp here over the next 5 years, and nobody really knows what the other side of that time warp looks like.
Right.
And so I would be lying if I said I know exactly what's going to happen, philosophically or big picture wise. Here's what I tend to approach AI,
right,
and what we're going to do for agents and what I would encourage you to do. I take the Jeff Bezos mentality, which is when you are trying to build an organization, a company, or anything, you try to think about the things that not are changing, but things that won't change. So no matter what happens in technology and what happens in the world, what are things that we know won't change? Because we know tons of things are going to change.
right.
And he goes, well, for Amazon, he thinks about it this way. People will still want great customer service 20 years from now. People will still want convenience 20 years from now. People will still want to pay the lowest prices possible 20 years from now. They will still want to have the highest quality for the lowest price 20 years from now. So he tends to guide Amazon from a standpoint of going, how do we invest in things that accomplish those things
right,
that we know won't change? So if we apply this to real estate, what do we know will be true? Some of those things are going to be true within real estate. Here's one thing that I know will be true in real estate 20 years from now. This will still be a trust-based business.
I agree.
And it will be driven ultimately by trust and relationships. And it's not that everybody in your database wants a deep relationship with you, Mitch. They probably don't. But that relationship is a great indicator of trust. And that's why we say it's a relationship-based business. And so what you should be thinking about with AI is, how do I use AI to help me build better relationships,
right,
to help me build higher trust with my clients, to help me create better convenience for my clients? So easy ways to do this would be, right now, people for their content, if you post a listing on the MLS, right, you can have AI help you not only write the listing description. We interviewed Jason Flory on the podcast, top producer out in California. He uses AI to help him develop the buyer persona for that property. And when he's going, to get a listing, so if I go to your listing appointment, Mitch, I've already used AI to feed the AI what this listing is and ask AI who's the ideal buyer for this property. And then he puts together a marketing plan based upon attracting that ideal buyer. So those are just some ways, like even today, agents are using it. They're using AI to write their listing description. They're using AI to help them develop the marketing plan for that listing. If you take it to Reminder Media, we're using AI to respond to Facebook leads that we generate
right,
for agents. So an agent pays us to run their Facebook ads for them and manage that. We have an AI response bot that is, texting right away when the lead comes in. And then if they respond, the AI kind of engages and tries to book an appointment. And then where we're moving is to try to use AI to give you, Mitch, convenience. So we believe that you're probably not going to want to write letters in your magazine anymore. You're going to want AI to help you write the letters. You're probably not going to want to write emails. You're going to want AI to help you write the emails. You're probably going to want to not only have AI help you write the emails, you're going to want to make sure that your database gets enriched, right? So if you upload your database of Josh Steich or your client, Josh Steich, to our platform, you probably want us to enrich Josh Steich's data and go, here's Josh Steich's equity, here's his mortgage, here's things about Josh Steich, and then craft personalized campaigns with AI based upon what we know about Josh. And so that's where we're moving with Reminder Media, is going, I don't believe a consumer is going to want to do a bunch of WYSIWYG things in the future, and they're not going to want to write, a bunch of stuff in the future. They just want the AI to do it for them. And so we're evolving our platform to where you'll be able to log in and basically talk to the AI and get the AI to set up your magazine and set up your email and build drips based upon your client list that you uploaded. That's where we're moving to. And that's rapidly approaching. I think in your day-to-day, Mitch, are you using AI at all right now for like your listing description, stuff like that, or no?
Personally, no, I have not. But
Okay.
Honestly,
why?
I haven't. I don't know how to say this, except I haven't reached out to anybody. I haven't found a you guys to do that. Maybe now I have, and I just don't know that's being used in the back because, you said some great things here. That one I never thought about. That the personal touch I think is always going to be there, especially from the company side. So I use Kyra Glazier as kind of the point when I'm talking to Reminder Media. That's the trust level. How she gets her information, how she does it.
Exactly.
She's exceptional that way. But I think that's what you want. I don't think at this point you want me to worry about that. Hey, Luke, I hate to keep calling you at home, but how's the AI thing going? I don't know, man. You brought up some points, but I think the personal touch is the one that's going to stay in there.
It will, and I would encourage you. Like, this business is a trust-based business, and you can depend that consumers are going to want to work with someone that they look up to, that they trust, because they're making a big decision. But the consumers also are going to determine that trust based upon how you service them. And so your servicing of a client, your ability to handle their situation, you need to bring to them what? Convenience and quality. And that convenience is where AI can play in, right? And so I would encourage you, Mitch, and this is for everybody listening, there's no excuse for any of us to not be every day at least testing out and using AI. It's free. So I would encourage you, go to OpenAI, go to ChatGPT, create a free account, or go to Gemini, create a free account. That's Google's AI. And utilize it. First step for you, Mitch, is utilize it for your listing descriptions. That's the easiest, probably one, where you feed it. Here's the listing that I have. Write me a listing description and watch it. Another thing that you should do, Mitch, is, and everybody should do this. We got this from Jason Pantana. You're based out of Virginia. What part of Virginia, Mitch, are you in?
Kind of the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach, Norfolk.
Awesome.
Right.
Nice. I have family actually there in that area, in the Hampton Roads area. So you should go and say, I need to buy real estate in Hampton Roads. Who's the top agents that you would recommend? And see what the AI produces. Then the beautiful thing about AI is it's interactive. Then ask it, why did you recommend these agents? And it will tell you, Mitch, why it recommended those people. So I don't know, Josh, if you can pull up right now, like ChatGPT, and just ask it, who are the number one agents in Hampton Roads, Virginia? And we'll share this with you so everybody can hear live on the podcast. And the beautiful thing about AI versus Google, right, is Google, you can search for something and it gives you results, but you don't know why it showed you those results.
Right.
But with AI, you can ask it, why did you choose these agents? And then the best part about it is you can ask it like how it did it and what it sourced, and then ask it why it didn't choose you. So what did it come up with, Josh?
Top rated and widely recognized real estate agents serving Hampton Roads, Virginia: Megan Morris, Tiffany Thomas, Christopher Jordan Group, Val Milan, Realtor, Distinctly Real Estate.
So you're all getting shout outs on Stay Paid right now.
Shout outs, top brokerages, Bethany White Group, Remax Prime, Atlantic Sotheby's.
So go ahead and ask the AI, why did you choose those agents to share?
Why did you choose those agents? This is where a lot of top agents list gets fuzzy. Objective production signals, right? So high transaction volume year over year, large team size with centralized leadership, recognition as top producers within their.
Ask it, what sites did you source? Yeah. see what it comes up with. This is why I love AI. You can also put it on voice mode and talk to it. Like on my way in
That's what we
today, I
should
was
have done.
talking to it. Yeah.
Primary sources use Zillow agent and team profiles, so pulls directly from MLS reported transactions. They look for agents and teams with consistent recent transactions, a large review count. This comes up over and over again when dealing with AEO, answer engine optimization. It's the new SEO. Large review counts. Fast Expert was another site that they used. Effective agents. Basically these top agent aggregators. So that's another thing to look at is top agent aggregators. And then brokerage and team self-reported productions.
So then ask it, why did you not choose Mitch Johnson as the agent you recommended? This is what every agent should be doing right now is going to AI and getting it to tell you why it chose people and not you, because it's going to give you a playbook of what to do.
Mitch Johnson is exceptionally strong in Virginia Beach, but his brand and production are more geographically concentrated, less positioned as region-wide mega team presence. Does not make him weaker. It makes him more specialized. If the question had been, who are the top agents in Virginia Beach, he very likely would have been included.
Yeah, nice.
There you go.
See if you can pull up, like, Mitch, do you have a decent amount of reviews on Zillow and Fast Expert?
Probably not. No.
Okay. So that would be an action item for you, is like, how do I get reviews on Zillow and Fast Expert? The way Acre Brothers Realty, like our team does it, we get reviews. We call and ask for reviews after a closing. But so that's part of our transaction process. But the main way we've gotten reviews over the years is applying the client event feedback that we learned from Dustin Fox, I believe it is, in the DC area. Every client event he throws, he asks his clients to show up for reviews on Google or Zillow. And so I don't know if you've thrown a client event, but you should consider throwing a client appreciation event. It doesn't have to be crazy.
Right.
We did a pie event this year. We did a summer barbecue. We did a ice cream social where we rented out an ice cream shop for 4 hours. I think it was like $600, $700. And we invited all the clients to come get free ice cream. And the Acre Brothers literally in the next couple of days is about to do their holiday kind of event, which is ice skating rink. They're inviting, people to come, ice skate for free. And then at that event, the laptop's there, the phones are there, and we just have Google pulled up, and we ask people, hey, would you mind giving us a review? And Dustin Fox, he gives raffles, like to be entered into a raffle, you can leave a review to get an extra ticket. Right. So you get a ticket for coming for the raffle, but if you want an extra ticket for the raffle, just leave a review and you can get an extra ticket. And so if I were you, maybe think about throwing a client event, maybe do a pie event on Pie Day in March, give pies out to your database. And when they come to get the pie from you at your office, or you basically ask, hey, would you mind giving me a review on Google, or would you mind giving me a review here on Fast Expert, and have them fill it out right there on your phone or computer. And our first pie one we did, we got like 69 5-star reviews just from that first one. And so that's just a tip for you. But everybody who's listening to this, man, start using AI and ask it to teach you, and ask it to analyze your business, your real estate business, your web presence. Ask it to analyze you and what it would say you should do to get better and a better web presence, a better authority out there in the marketplace, because it will give you a strategic plan, and then come to Reminder Medias to help you fulfill that plan. We'll send out the postcards for you, the magazines, we'll post on social for you, those type of things. But AI is just a great consultant right now. The consulting industry is probably going to go away ultimately because AI is going to become the consultant. But Mitch, man, really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Look up Acre Brothers if you haven't already. We're Virginia as well, Lynchburg, Virginia.
I will.
Yeah. Hey, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, man.
Thank you, guys.
Hope you have a great one.
Thanks, man.